I wanted to say something about confidence and the Dunning-Kruger effect. First, just a quick observation about confidence. Our society is obsessed with confidence. You ask a woman what she's looking for in a guy, and almost always the answer is confidence. Not competence or kindness, strength, caring, no, none of that. Confidence. You go to a job interview, you gotta go in there with confidence. You walk around on the street, you gotta walk around with confidence and speak with confidence. Because that's how you get up the social ladder, you show your confidence. And I think we're just completely obsessed with this confidence thing. It's valued over things that I don't think it should be. But anyway, so what's this Dunning-Kruger effect? All right, the Dunning-Kruger effect. Basically, if you graph confidence and skill, it goes something like this. At first, you're introduced to a skill. It's very easy to have massive confidence right away because you don't even know what you don't know. It's easy to think, well, I can just handle any of this because I've just been introduced to it. I don't even know what I don't know. It doesn't look so hard. But then you start trying it and learning very quickly what you don't know and that you're horrible at it. And then as you gain more skill and learn more, the main thing you're learning is that, wow, I really suck at this. And then you gain more skill, and at some point your confidence kind of bottoms out. And you're gaining a lot of skill during that point, and then at some point you start getting kind of good at whatever the skill is. You start getting better and your confidence goes back up, right? And then you kind of become an expert, and then blam, your confidence goes back up and you have lots of skill. So this just applies to generally any skill. Brain surgery, math, running ability, any skill. I'm going to use juggling as my skill because it's easy to delineate skill levels based on the number of balls you can juggle. So you hear about juggling and you pick up a ball, throw it up in the air and catch it. Bloop, your confidence goes way up. Yeah, that doesn't seem so hard. But then you try actually juggling, you're just dropping balls all over the place, dropping them. But then you start getting better, and finally you get to this point here where you can take 3 balls and you can juggle them. And you can juggle them and you can wink at the crowd, you can smile, you don't even have to think about juggling because you've practiced it so much, you're so good at it, you're autonomous. You can do it autonomously without thinking about it. Now the way I've seen this presented is that over here you've got idiots. And over here you've got geniuses. So over here you've got ignorant morons who are arrogant and think they can do anything and just have no skill. They're worthless. And over here you've got super geniuses who know what they're doing and they're amazingly skilled, they can do anything, and they're confident in their supreme abilities. Now, usually that's where the explanation ends. Now, the only reason this person is considered a genius is because they are so much better than this person. And the only reason this person is considered an idiot is because they are so much worse than this person. But these 2 points are the same. Because here you've learned to juggle 3 balls. But over here somewhere, someone learned to juggle 5. And they're the genius and you are the idiot. And the graph does this again. And back here, this person has already learned how to walk. But back here somewhere, there's someone who can only crawl. So now they're the genius compared to this person. And you can make one of these confidence spikes anywhere along the graph. Say you got to being able to throw 2 balls up in the air, and you got comfortable with that. And you're like, yeah, I can do that. There's your confidence spike. You just get comfortable juggling 2 balls. Yeah, I'm good with that. So a more useful way to look at this graph is just as a continuous thing like this, where it starts at birth and ends at your death. And at birth, first you learn to suck on a booby to get food. Then you learn to roll over. Then you learn to crawl. Then you learn to walk. And every time you fall on your face a bunch of times, but then you get better. So you learn to crawl. And then you try to walk, but you fall over, and then you get better and better, and then you can walk, and you get pretty good at that. And then you try to run, but you fall on your face a whole bunch of times, but then you can run, and you just keep learning skills as you go through life. And every time you get this confidence spike, it's very easy to get stuck there. Now, when you're a baby, you have so much pressure to keep improving your skills. You get lots of pressure from adults, you get lots of pressure just because you have so few skills, that you don't get stuck in these confidence spikes. You kind of go right through them. And I would actually like to take this graph and turn it in a more useful direction. Because when it's put this way, it's kind of put this way to go along with our society's values, which values confidence over pretty much everything else. But I think skill is much more useful, so I'm putting the graph this way. So if you want to gain more skill, where do you do it? Do you do it when you're confident? No, you don't get anywhere when you're confident. When you're here, you can't get to there. You can't jump across without getting into the unknown, into the mess of, I don't know what I'm doing. How am I going to do this? How do I figure it out? I don't know. Oh, okay, now I'm starting to get it. Okay. So I think it is much more useful to forget this whole confidence thing. And you'll notice this with the most skilled people you'll meet in your life. They don't care about confidence. They don't make these big spikes and then have a huge celebration and make a big party every time they make a, solve something or make some breakthrough. It's not some huge thing. They just stay down here and they're like, no, I'm just going to keep going. Keep gaining skill. Keep growing. Because that's how we become a better person. Because people who get stuck in these confidence spikes, it might look really good on the surface, but they're not growing. So when women say to me, oh, I want a man with confidence, I just hear it as, I want a man who doesn't grow at all and who's finished learning. Or when I go into, when I hear people telling me that I should behave with more confidence, I should act more confidently, speak with more confidence, all I hear is they want me to rest on my laurels and give up on learning. And you can argue against that all you want, but I am like supremely confident that that is accurate. Right. Oh, and disclaimer for the feminists. When I say that women go around saying they want confident guys, I just say that because I don't know what guys say. Because I'm straight and I know what I want in women, which is actually not confidence, because I'd rather be with someone who wants to learn and is growing, but I don't know what the general populace of men say they're looking for.
Aw, you guys are so pretty. Yeah, even you, Duckorama.